What's up, YouTube? CHF here, bringing you another episode of Coaching Handheld Football, and this video is brought to you by the EA Game Changers program. Huge shout out to EA for getting me early access to the game so I can bring you this content. And today, guys, we are going to have episode 2 of the day, breaking down some of the best Smashmouth plays, specifically in this LVL take a drive style format. So we're going to go ahead and fair catch that in the end zone. And guys, this is the run-heavy scheme where it's basically all about pounding to run up the middle with both your running back or your halfback and your fullback, basically using that kind of dominating the line of scrimmage to either set up deep passes, play action passes. So we're going to go through a bunch of different place types, starting with Power O here. And there's a couple different Power O's in the playbook, guys. But Power O is basically a power outside run. You basically are going to run towards the edge, and you've got different formations that you can run it out of. But guys, with running, it's pretty simple. Just follow your blocks, look for a hole. In this case, we see that hole right out there. Just once you see a hole, cut straight up field and just go down the line. That's how these inside runs are going to work. Next, guys, we are going to go, didn't even catch the name of it. It's basically second row, middle column, but it's basically, I think, a draw play here, like a halfback draw. Nope, just, yeah, so there we go. Just take it up the middle. This, Smashmouth is all about pounding the ball up the middle to set things up. So we're going to go next, halfback dive, nice inside run, just follow your fullback. So in this case, we follow the fullback and we pick up about 3 yards. The thing is with running, we're going to go ahead, since I've ran 3 run plays in a row, going to go ahead and use a play action pass here, and we're going to use play action clear out. I really like this play in the Smashmouth scheme, especially after you've run the ball and the defense is kind of playing the run. So basically, guys, you've got a fullback running to the flat in the left. You've got your X wide receiver on a curl route about 12, 13 yards out. You've got your other wide receiver, the B receiver, on a streak route, and you've got your tight end, the A receiver, on an out route. That one is also the red route, which is kind of the first read, at least in the eyes of the game. That's actually going to be the route that we're looking for, but you want to pay attention to all routes because anybody can get open and you want to read the defense. So with the fake there, let's see what we have here. Okay, so what do I see? I see that basically 2 guys are in a zone and the receiver is going between the zone. I'm hitting him right on his cut with a bullet. And there we go. He's in front of the defender, and we pick up about 10, 11 yards there. So once again, we pull off the play action. Probably going to try and open up the run a little bit. So we're going to go halfback sting here. Again, we're going right back to the run, and this is just a run basically to the left side. Look for a hole up the middle or bounce it outside. And there we get a decent hole, and we get a first down off of the run, picking up at least 10 on that play. Going to go back in here, and we are going to go with another run here. It's a sweep play to the outside, so we're going to follow our lead blockers, and unfortunately, we don't get a block, so we get stuffed, losing about 5 or 6 yards on the play. So we're going to go back into play action, and we're going to choose to go with PA skinny post here. Okay, so on this play, when we pull it up, we've got a bunch of different reads here. We've got a fullback going into the flat, a tight end on a streak route, wide receiver, or B wide receiver, running a skinny post route, and then this basically X receiver, not even sure what that route is called, basically runs up, in, and then up again. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and run it and see what we get open. I do not make the right call here, but we go with the fake. Right here, the read that I should have made is a bullet to the X receiver, or I could have hit the halfback. But because I was kind of backed up at 2nd and 16, I was looking for the deep ball, and I force a throw. But as you can see with this paused screen right here, there are 2 wide open receivers. You just have to make the read there. So here I go deep, throwing it into double coverage, and I luck out that was not picked off. Not a good play, but there were 2 open receivers there. So here we go. Next play we're going to look at is wide receiver fade. I do like this play. It's in the short pass playbook for the Smashmouth scheme. And basically, you've got a running back running into the flat. You have a drag route, and then basically almost like a post route coming from your tight end, where he kind of fakes out and then cuts across the middle there. But then you have your wide receiver who's going to run a fade route. This is actually a pretty darn good play at the goal line. If you're familiar with the way fade routes work, you basically are just going to lob them up to a receiver right at the sideline to throw it in a place where only they can come down with the ball, and either they'll catch it or it's going to be incomplete. So here we go. He gets some positioning on his guy. I see that the defender is basically playing a zone, and knowing that this is going to be an outside throw, I'm just going to lob it over the top. And look at that. Baldwin comes down with it for a big gain. Not really a good play to make a good position to make a play on the ball, so that's why I like that play there. Next, we're going to go fullback dive, showing off a fullback run. Nice, easy, up the gut. Just run the play, look for the hole, and with Kamara there, we are up to about the 5-yard line, setting up a 2nd and 1. Going to go back in. It's Smashmouth. It's run heavy, so we are going to go with power O here. Basically a strong run to the right side, and this time we do not get the blocks we need and are backed up to about the 10-yard line. So we are sitting on a 3rd and 5. We're going to go with fullback flare here. Okay, and the fullback flare, it does operate different from last year, has different routes. Essentially, you have your fullback running out into the flat, but you also have a little curl route to the X receiver, a post route to the A receiver, and then a deep drag route or kind of like an angled in route coming from the B receiver. And the B receiver is who I like here most of the time. So there we go. What do we see? He's running into a zone. We've got a shallow zone there that's worried about the A receiver. We've got the secondary deep, and he's just about to get clear. So I am going to bullet it to him before he hits that next zone defender, and we are up there 1st and goal from about the 1-inch line. So we are just going to go ahead and try and pound this in with, let's see, we're going to go ahead and flip toss, just like a goal line play. That I explained earlier in the West Coast scheme. It's just like toss from last year. Head to the edge and take it in. Now, the thing I don't like about the Smashmouth scheme is I don't like the options that it gives you for running the ball for 2 points. Toss is great. West Coast has it. Here you've got zone weak and halfback dive. I'm going to unflip them and run zone weak, but I am not a fan of these plays, so I am still going to be looking for a better Smashmouth 2-point conversion play just because it does get shut down. So only 6 points on the drive, but we'll stop it right there, guys. I am doing these 2 videos today. Going to have 2 videos tomorrow with spread and vertical. But if you like this video or what I'm trying to do here on the channel, go ahead and hit that like button. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. What you can count on is Madden Overdrive strategy content, helping you get better at the game, whether it's play breakdowns, promo breakdowns, anything as the season comes along to help make you dominant at this game, I'm going to try and put out. And if you want to see what I drop, when I drop it, go ahead and hit that bell icon to join the notification squad. I love you guys. You are the best ever. I will see you tomorrow. CHF out.